Hi you guys, I hope all is well. Today I am doing a tutorial. Should I call this a tutorial? Pretty much it's my first attempt trying to wear a lace closure. Being natural, you're very limited when it comes to certain hairstyle you could do with your hair. So I really wanted to try the lace closure method and see how it match up or how it works with my head. I don't want to take credit for this tutorial, so I will be posting below the two ladies that kind of helped me to come up with the method that is more suitable for me, I should say. So I will be posting their videos below. You guys could go check them out. They're very popular and I love them. I love their hairstyle. I love everything they do pretty much. But yeah, so the lace closure that I bought it from online, eBay. I will be posting the link, the specific link of where I bought it. Luckily, I was kind of lucky to get a closure that was kind of bleached in the sense, so it's like really like my complexion. I'm dark skinned, so I was very happy the fact that they kind of bleached it for me. I didn't have to bleach the closure. I didn't have to bleach the mesh, so it was already bleached for me. But for those that are interested, for those that are very interested to know how you could apply the closure without having to go through that whole bleaching process, what I find is that our parts is not really the same complexion of our skin color. It's actually like a shade lighter than our natural skin complexion. I find that my parts, my scalp color, it's actually more close to a beige-ish type of color than brown. Okay, so if you could find a material about this complexion, don't mind my cheap nails, okay? I'll be tripping. But yeah, so this is the closest I could find close to my scalp. So you could go to any fabric land and just place a fabric close to your scalp and trying to see if it actually matches. I found that this matched perfectly. Sadly I won't be needing it, but if you ever wanted to know how you could apply it, you could just go trying to find a fabric that's the same complexion as you. So you see, when I apply the fabric, this is how it looks. If you ever wanted to try it on, that's the advice that I would advise you. Maybe trying to find a fabric that's same color as your scalp. Don't try to find something that's same complexion as your skin. I had to dye the hair because the hair was actually a number 2. And my natural hair is like 1B jet black, a mixture of both. So I like my hair black. So that's the reason. I did not purchase this hair in a specific company. No, I did not. This was actually given to me by the hair. I did a favor, like you said, I did a favor for someone, and then they gave me, I did a Upart wig for someone and they were selling hair. So they gave me, in exchange, free hair. I didn't have enough, and then one of the girls was selling, they were selling a hair for a really reasonable price, which it was a 1.5 packs. So I also went and I purchased that. So this hair has been sitting there for like the longest time, like almost a year, and I've been just taking my time on knowing how I'm going to apply it to my head, because it's a mixture of Brazilian and a virgin, an Indian virgin. I think what's it called, virgin Indian. So it's virgin Indian and Brazilian. So it's a mixture of those. So you have the body wave, like let me just kind of show it to you guys. So you kind of have the body wave kind of going down there, and you have the perfect curls. So I kind of like the mixture of those two together. We'll see the final result. Here we go. I've already combed my hair. I'm just gonna show you guys how I did my pattern. Okay, so this is how it looks. I'm just gonna turn around and show you guys the back. I do my own chronos, so I don't know, it doesn't have to really be neat. The most important part that has to be neat is the part section. So my part is going to be here. The reason why I have this braid right in the middle, because I don't want the closure to just lay flat, you know. Since I wanted to kind of have that scoop, I wanted this part here to kind of be a little bumpy. So that's the reason I braided this one braid in the middle. So if I have to place the closure, it will look something like that. You see how it matches perfect with my scalp? It looks like my own scalp. So if I have to place the closure, you see I have that little, you know, bump going on there. I like that. I like that very much, like that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the weft here, and I'll show you guys how I pretty much sew it in. I'm gonna start first by, maybe I should take this off. I'm gonna first start by sewing my closure, then weave my hair, okay? So let me just first go and close this. I'm just gonna cut the weft here, close, remove this, and then I'm gonna sew it into my head, okay? So I cut the lace that was in the front here, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and sew it, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys how I sew it. So this braid here, okay, that's where I'm gonna first sew the hair. So in the back of the closure, this is how it looks. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sew this. I'm gonna sew it here. I'm not gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna start first by sewing here, just like one part here, and then move to the next side, and then go all the way around. That's how I'm gonna start first by sewing it. Okay, so as you guys could see, I sewed one, so pretty much I sewed one here, and then I sewed on the second braid, and I'm just gonna stop there for now. Then I'm gonna move to the next side, which I'm going to make sure that my clothes is safely placed, and then I'm gonna come on this side and sew the other end, then go all around, okay? Alright guys, so the way I sewed it in is that I started by sewing on one of the corner. I move into the second corner here, like the middle part, and I sew it in. I didn't continue all the way to the back. I let it sit. I came to the second one. Now, if you watch a lot of video, people do corner to corner, but usually it's because people do the part in the middle, which the size are pretty much the same. But the fact that we're doing it very far back here, the same size here to here, it will not be the same. So what I did is I sewed it here, like I said, and I slide it here and try to fit it in the way that the parts is in the same I should say side line. So unfortunately I was not able to sew on the other corner because it would have looked very weird. So what I did is I tried to sew it on this, like I left the part in the middle here, I left the corner here in the beginning, and I moved to the pretty much close to the middle. Just fit it in a way that the line doesn't look crooked, like it looked like literally it's coming out of your scalp. Okay, so I didn't sew it in the corner, but I sewed it pretty much almost close to the middle of the closure, and I sewed it on that braid, and then I sewed all the way around. Okay, now don't worry about this part, because when we're gonna sew in our head, this part here will be included, pretty much will be sewed on with the weave. Okay, so there you go, our parts, our closure have been set in. It's set in. I've already tweezed some of the parts, so this section here has been done. So I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much just sew it in.